Mr. Sami said that soon all that will be on the news from now on to educate the Iraqi citizens will be on the currency being pegged to a basket and what currency. Frank, dear God. They're already done educating you on the internal actions of lifting the 3 zeros. Now they are educating you on the monetary from externally, the float, which actually has nothing to do with you Iraqi citizens. This is incredible. It really indicates you are at the very end. It's soon to be given to you. Delete zeros and evaluate the dinar. This new article, by Ali Dadorsh, the Iraqi economists, is concentrating on the revaluation part, giving examples of countries that recently revalued and how it worked. The part that sparked my interest the most was, quote, after the revaluation, it was linked to a basket of global currencies. He was referring to the Chinese government yuan, and its revaluation of its currency in 2005, which was then linked to the US dollar prior to the revaluation. However, after the revaluation, it was linked to a basket of global currencies. I believe he is telling the citizens of Iraq that this also is what will occur to the IQD when it too revalues soon. We did hear a few days ago, yes it was over the weekend, that it was very likely that we would get started this week, and that was really good news, so that's what we've been waiting for. This is the information we've been looking to receive. Very excited about it. One of our members speaks fluent Arabic. You have to ask questions. Hey, I've heard this, is there any validity to it? What are they talking about in the streets? What is the educational process? Purchase power, about registering for the national card. Why? Because that's going to be part of the wealth that is going to be replaced. They're going to give back wealth to the citizens. They're going to use those cards. If you don't have a card, you're not going to be a part of it. It's true. It's on Iraqi TV. Minister of Health, we have 31 pharmaceutical factories in Iraq and 20 others are under construction. Question, you said we didn't need the census for the HCL, we're using Article 140, the old census, right? That's right, under the old exchange rate. The new exchange rate will be with the new monetary reform. This census is important. Economic stability is going to have a strong, viable, internationally acceptable currency. That's why we're here and invested in this. Take it seriously. The first thing that's going to happen, there's no doubt about this, is going to be the deletion of the zeros before they change the exchange rate. I'm not saying they both can't happen at the same time, I just think at first you're going to get the new currency, people are going to have to make adjustments to the cost of good, the cost of services, the pricing on your goods being sold, price on services being sold, all that has to adjust to the new currency. That goes for people inside of Iraq. Nobody have to do with the exchange rate besides the government of Iraq or the Central Bank of Iraq. The Treasury have nothing to do with it. United States have nothing to do with it. Nobody has to do with it, HCL and all that not have nothing to do with it. Banks now know, that's why they're not saying it's a scam anymore. Instead they tell you if they can help you or not, because like I told you, not every bank in America is going to be exchanging. Association of Banks, 28 billion dinars are withdrawn daily from the informal market. My sources say, they believe it will happen this year in Iraq, and I am also hearing before December 10th in Iraq, but just stay grounded. If in fact we have a revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, a lot of things are going to change and a lot of people need to have at least a plausible deniability. The central bank, they openly exposed the education system, they talked about the zeros forever, they're talking about the Islamic banking law, they're talking about the securities law, and they're talking about that with some of the largest money institutions in the world. Britain is on big one. Same with the United States. It's exciting. I think it's powerful, that we're watching this unfold. Member of the Parliamentary Oil, Gas, and Resources Committee, Ali Abdul Sattar, confirmed today, Thursday, that the oil and gas law has been facing difficulties since 2008. Abdul Sattar told Al Maluma agency, the oil and gas law faces difficulties within the House of Representatives because it contains a political aspect between the region and the center. He added that the law regulates financial matters and oil management for all governorates, especially the governorates producing oil and gas, noting that the reason for the law's suspension is that it contains points of contention with the region. He explained that the law is still in the government's registry and has not been sent to the House of Representatives, despite the ongoing dialogues and discussions between the Baghdad government and the regional government. He added, the dispute is still ongoing between Baghdad and Erbil over the oil file, and we are waiting for it to be resolved and for the law to be sent to the House of Representatives for discussion and approval.